Hello everyone, myself Heli Mehta, working as an assistant professor in Computer Engineering Department at Mahatma Gandhi Institute of Technical Education and Research Center, Navsari. Our subject is web programming. Our unit is second, that is HTML and CSS. So today's outlines are background and second is font and text in CSS. So background properties, so we have a background color. Okay, so we can set background color with background color property name. Okay, so here is a properties, and how we have to write is the property name. So background color. Next is background image. We can set image in background, so it is a background image. Background image repeat. So how we have to repeat this image? So there is the background repeat. Fixed background image. So for that, background attachment and background image positioning. So we have a background positioning. So these all are the background properties. So see here we have a background color property, specify the background color of an element. So if we want to set the background color, so we have to use this property. The background color of the page is defined in the body selector. So we have to write in the body selector as we write in the HTML. Below is an example of CSS backgrounds. Okay, so we have a one file, that is text.css, in which we have a body, and in body part we have to write body color. We can write red directly, or we can use the code for it. Okay, so it will display the background in the red color. Okay, so this is the background color. Next is background image. Okay, so I have one image in my PC. Okay, and I have to set this image into background. Okay, so we have to use the background image. So background image property specified an image to use as a background of an element. So for example, we have to provide the URL where we have stored this image. So in body we have to write background image. So background image is a property. After that we have to write a colon. Okay, remember this syntax. So colon, after that we have to write URL, in bracket we have to write the path. Okay, so path to image and .jpg. Okay, so this is the this is image, and this will display over here. Next is background image repeat. Okay, if I want to repeat the image, okay, so you can have a background image repeat vertically, y-axis, horizontally, that is x-axis, in both direction or in neither direction. Okay, so we can repeat like this, no direction, neither direction, in both direction, x and y, in horizontally and vertically. Okay, so see here we have a background image that I have explained over here. So this syntax we have to write over here. After that, background repeat. Okay, so first is repeat, next is repeat x, so it will display horizontally, so x-axis. Okay, see here, horizontally. Okay, next is y, so it will display vertically. Okay, and next is no repeat, so no repeat. Okay, so this is the background repeat. So we have a 4 type: repeat, repeat x, repeat y, and no repeat. Next is CSS font. So CSS font properties define the font family, boldness, size, and the style of the text. Okay, so we have a different options. So property names, so we have a font color, so for that we have to use the color. Second is font family, so we have to use font family like Times New Roman, Arial, etc. So it is a font family. Next is font size. According to the font size, we have to use the font size according to our requirements. Font style, it may be italic, font weight, font variant. Okay, so these all are the properties we can use for a font. So font color, set the text color for different elements. Okay, so we have to write this in H4 we have to write color colon red, so it will display our font color in red color. Like this, font family, Times New Roman, like this we have to write font family colon. Font size, okay, so we can write the font size property, set the size of the text. Okay, so we have to write the 120%, or it may be in the pixel, like this. Okay, so we have this much options: 120 percentage, 10 pixels, small, smaller, x small, xs small, large, larger, x large, double x larger, medium. Okay, so you can write like this code, this property, font size. Next is font style. The font style property is mostly used in a specified italic text. Okay, so font style colon italic. Next is font weight. The font weight property sets how thick or thin character in the text should be displayed. Okay, so it is a weight of font. So we have a we can mention using digits, so 300, or we can write bolder, so it will display in the bold, or lighter, so it will display in the light. Okay, so this is the font weight. You all know font in a Microsoft Word. Okay, we have a different options how we can display our font in a text. Okay, font variant. The font variant property specified whether or not a text should be displayed in a small caps font. Okay, so it will display in the small caps. Okay, text properties. While CSS font covers most of the traditional way to format your text, CSS text allows you to control the spacing, decoration and alignment of your text. Okay, so text decoration, text indent, text alignment, left, right, okay, center, text transform, white space, word spacing, letter spacing, line heights. Okay, so we can provide it in the table, line heights. Okay, so you all know these properties, okay, in Microsoft Word. So this is the property names. So text decoration. Okay, so text decoration, overline, underline, none, line through. Okay, so you have to just remember the property. Okay, you have to remember the property. After that you have to write the column, and after that you have to mention it according to your requirement. Suppose you want underline, then write underline. Okay, like this. Text indent. Okay, text indent property is used to specify the indentation of the first line of the text. Okay, so it may be 30% or 20 pixels, like this. Text align, right, justify, left, centers. Okay, so we have all these options in our Microsoft Word. Okay, so we can have our text in right, left, justify, center. Okay, so these all are, you have to write in these properties. Okay, so this is the property and this is the value. Text transform. The text transform property is used to specify uppercase and lowercase letter in a text. So capitalize, uppercase, lowercase. White space. Okay, you use this BR in HTML. So this is a white space. Word spacing. Okay, so between words we want space, then word spacing 10 pixel. With the CSS attribute word spacing, you are able to specify the exact value of the spacing between your words. Okay, word spacing should be defined with exact values. Okay, so you can provide here values. Okay, if you want the space between two words, then you have to use word spacing. Letter spacing between letters, if you want the space, then with the CSS attributes letter spacing, you are able to specify the exact value of the spacing between your letters. Okay, letter spacing should be defined with exact value. Okay, suppose 3 pixels. Suppose you are writing hi, then you have two letters, that is hi, H and I. So between that, if you want space, then you have to use the letter spacing. Line height. The line height attributes will set the height of the line in the page. Okay, suppose you have a 5 lines in one page. Okay, and if you want some space between two lines, then you have to provide line spacing. Okay, so 10 pixels. So according to that, it will display the lines. Thank you.